Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a flip through of a new junk journal that I've just finished, and I'm going to talk through this one. I usually do music, but people are kind of asking questions, and that's great. So I will do a little bit of a talk through for this one. And so I made my usual tassel with lots of fibers. There's fabric that matches throughout the journal, and some sort of lacy stuff, some ribbon. Carolyn from Carolyn's Craft Tree gave me this that she found at a thrift store, and I really like that. Gives it a kind of unique look. And so I've just attached that to twine that it goes all the way around to the middle of the journal that holds in an envelope, and we'll see that in a few minutes. And this is detachable. So for the front cover, I've done a pocket, and that has a tag, this flower tag. This paper is by my White Cat journal, and this is the William Morris print. I have a digital kit for that. And this is Graphics Fairy. I'm a premium member, and I like to do this sort of layer up of bag paper and some thread, and I just do a zigzag stitch along there. And I did add a ruffle under this, and also I put a little dangle there. And this little disc is from a necklace that my aunt gave me, so that's kind of fun to be able to use that. And so turn it over, and here's the pocket. This is becoming a bit of a theme, I guess, in my journals, that I just take a file folder and I fold all four sides just about 1/2 inch, and then I miter the corners and fold that in and just make like a pocket. So this is a side pocket, and then I just add fabric, and I've got some burlap that I bought at the dollar store, and a ruffle, and then that's got some string on it that I've just zigzagged on there. And then this is a cluster. I like to do a lot of clusters with ribbon and fabric and threads, and that's on a piece of corrugated cardboard. So here's a little specimen card from Graphics Fairy, and that just has a little butterfly to get inside. And I do have some cards and some other things that I will be including for the person that I made this for. Here's some Edith Holden papers, and I tend to fold the Edith Holden papers instead of cutting them. I want the person to be able to open them up and be able to read all the fun things, and that's just my preference. This is one of the little tags that Tracy Fox has been making, and so there's a hidden paper clip in there. I just put a little dangle on there, and she has a digital kit that you can buy. I just use my own paper. Now these beautiful papers are from Junk Journal DeVeo, and they're sort of in an Edith Holden style. These are just printed digital kits by Carolyn's Craft Tree, Eco Dyed Papers, and I will provide links in the description box below. This is a page that I designed myself using Graphics Fairy and PicMonkey. And this is another digital kit, and these are coffee dyed papers that I made. There's some more of those beautiful florals, and more coffee dyed paper. And this is a digital kit. Now I do print on 32-pound copy paper, and in previous junk journals that I've done recently, I was including these beautiful lace coffee dyed papers by Mimi's Keepsakes, and she had sent me quite a few of them. Unfortunately, I used them all up, so but she has them available in her Etsy store. But these are just a digital, and I will include the digital for that. Another page I made myself. Carolyn's Craft Tree. Now these are a couple of really fun postcards with little cutouts on them. And that's from Graphics Fairy. And there's just a tag that I made. I use 65-pound cardstock for any pages that I'm going to do a pocket on, for example. So this is a 65-pound page cardstock that I printed double-sided. There's another Edith Holden paper. So this is a little envelope that I attached a whole bunch of papers to. It was a white envelope at one time. And I've done some collaging here. There's some book paper there. So here's the card that I have inside. That's Graphics Fairy. And that's on a file folder. So I have been doing this sort of double butterfly page. So I do the mirror image of the butterfly so that they're exactly the same. And then I cut them out at the same time. And then I just glue this part and a little bit of the wing. And then I put this other side on and glue. The wing is sticking out a little bit. And I kind of like that it sticks out a little bit. This is a Graphics Fairy image, and I used PicMonkey to do the printing out because I did enlarge them a little bit. There's another full page from a book. That's Edith Holden book. More digitals that I designed myself. Coffee dyed. There's some pretty botanical pages. My design. And here's a belly band with a tag that I made. And then the very last page is one of the acetate windows that I make. And then I put a sticker on the acetate so that you can see through, which is kind of nice with the backing paper there. And I do stitch around with a zigzag stitch. And then this is also another recovered envelope. And I've just put a collage on that. And I did put a little tab there so it could be pulled out. And then here's another little dangle. And I do have a tutorial for these little dangles that I make because I do use a lot of fabric and lace. And I just wrap around the dangle at the top as a closure of the dangle and add a charm. And that's just thread wrapped around. And then this is just a piece of fabric that I have put through the eyelet. And so that is my latest junk journal. And so this was made for somebody in particular who recently helped our family out through a difficult time. And I wanted to say thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope that everyone is doing well. And I will see you next time. Take care.